Hey, sports fans, it's Mo Carter. Every high school football team in the Tennessee Valley has a goal of hoisting up a blue map at this year's Super 7 in Birmingham. And in order to get there, you have to do work in the off-season. This summer, the Fox 54 sports team chatted with a number of squads about their upcoming season. And you can check out some of your favorite teams right now on another edition of the First Down Friday Night Preview Series.
It's be my second year, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves, starting from the left down there.
My name is Isaiah Sharpley.
My name is.
We starting from the left?
That's fine, go.
Caden Watkins.
Caden Oliver.
And Harris Penley, O-line.
All four of these guys are seniors, and really good players, really good people, and represent the core qualities that we preach every day. So they're up here with me.
Coach Ritter, I know you feel a little bit more comfortable with year two relative to year one, and kind of put names with faces. You kind of know from junior high, the freshman group. You have to be just a little bit more comfortable, much less you're getting ready for a second football season.
Yeah, and I thought our seniors last year did a phenomenal job of trying to do what we asked them to do. Anytime you have three coaches in 3 years, and so they had three coaches in 4 years, you're going to get some pushback. You're not going to get the buy-in that you hope for. But I thought those guys really did try. And to say year one is a wash is really not fair to them, but it kind of was. Now these guys understand why we do the things that we do. They understand where my passion comes from and why I'm so hard to deal with, and why I demand perfection on everything that we do, whether it's classroom, whether it's in the community, or it's in the weight room. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. And these guys have a better understanding of where that enthusiasm at practice and really everything that we do comes from. And so they've bought in a little bit more. And, these four guys have done an excellent job of leading this senior group that has 17, which is still a very small senior class, in the right direction. It's making those younger guys pick up the pace a little bit. And hopefully we see some strides year two, because 2-8 ain't no fun.
Was there a game or maybe a moment where you thought, this is what it's supposed to look like, this is closer to the vision that I want this program to be?
Yes and no. The front five, our front end schedule, the first 5 games is tough. It's 5 of the premier teams in North Alabama. And we really felt like the last 5 games, if we could survive the first with injuries, that we would have an opportunity to be successful. Unfortunately, we didn't. We lost 7 starters for the year in the first 5 games, and on a team that has no depth, that's not good. We showed flashes against Lee. We showed flashes against Columbia. We showed flashes against Jemison, and kind of the same thing against Coleman and Athens. Even at 2-7, we go out against Athens, and the first half was a war. We kind of stayed stride for stride early on, and attrition kind of took over. So no, there was not that aha moment. I really hope that aha moment comes in about the second drive of the first game against Buckhorn.
You play in a bear of a region. Fans of our area understand how tough that region is week in, week out. How do you kind of instill in these young men what it's going to take week after week after week to eventually become a playoff contender, and more importantly, have higher aspirations for you in the program?
Well, I think it goes back to how we do everything. Whether we're in the weight room, whether in a meeting, we demand perfection. We want them to empty their tank every day. And that's what it's going to take, along with a little bit of luck and some health. You have to be healthy to survive the region that we play in. Then when you throw in Buckhorn, Austin, Lee, and Jemison, that ain't 4 cupcakes either. So all 10 games, you got to bring it. You got to stay healthy. And I really think the weight room helps with that. Where we were last year in the weight room is not where we want to be. It's not where we aspire to be by any stretch of the imagination. And that's one thing that I'm probably the most proud of. Since November, we've killed these dudes every day. We take no days off. It's been a grind. And not only have they survived it, they've really kind of thrived in that moment. And, that is going to lead to bigger and better things. We started maxing out today. We had 69 PRs. Where we are right now is so far where we were in January, February of last year. It's not even funny. Now, we still got a ways to go, and I think every day we have to continue to work to have an edge. We have to have a little luck and stay healthy because we're very thin in a lot of places. But I like our group. I think they're the epitome of what we want to do, and that's the way we play, the way we carry ourselves, and, we got to stay healthy.
I've got one for the players. Is there someone in your life that kind of encouraged you to get into this game of football? Anybody?
I guess I'll go first. I didn't really start playing football until 7th grade, and believe it or not, I played flag football. I was a quarterback, and I look like a quarterback. But no, my grandfather played at Decatur, and he actually played at Georgia Tech. So I've been to Georgia Tech many times. It's a great campus. No, he was probably my biggest inspire, and obviously my parents and just coaches I've had along the way, always just striving for me to be the best I can, so I can just always be good. But yeah, probably definitely my grandfather and my dad for sure.
My brother played at Decatur like when I was young, so that just made me want to play football and stuff.
Just seeing it growing up in the South, I just wanted to see what it was, and I love it now.
When I was younger, my stepdad, when he first came into my life, he bought me a Alabama helmet and a jersey, and ever since then I've just loved football, and I've been playing it since like kindergarten.
For the players, your coach just mentioned how grueling of an offseason it was. From your perspective, what was this offseason like? Was it that hard?
Them three have been with me the whole time. He got out of it in baseball a little bit, so let them three answer that.
Yeah, I think it was pretty hard because he pushes us. He keeps, but I think I've definitely gotten a lot stronger since he's been here, and it's helped me be more confident in my game and do more on the field.
I'd say yes. I think most of it was a mindset thing, just changing the attitude of the players and I guess some of the coaches too, and yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty hard, and the weight room was hot and stuff. So, yeah.
Now, we cut the air off. It was 97 in there June the 6th. And my thing is, when you don't invest in anything, it's easy to walk away. It's easy to quit. I want you to pour so much of yourself into this program that you're not going to quit on Harris Penley. You're not going to quit on Isaiah Sharpley. And if you do that, if we structure our program in a way, not only we take care of our kids, don't get me wrong. We give them everything that they need to be successful. We feed them daily. We give them protein shakes at no cost to them. This is all stuff that we pay for. But in return, I expect them to empty that tank every day and make sure that they have so much invested that they can't quit on their teammate. They can't quit on their coach. If they make it through off season, hey, they're in. And, right now we've got 102 guys. We had 88 last year. So we started with about 116 in November, and we've weeded them down to the 100 that we think are going to be with us for the long haul.
And to add on to that, it's almost like kind of the mindset. Like some players last year was like, oh, I got to go work out, or oh, I got practice twice a day. Now it's kind of changed. We're like, oh, I want to work out. Oh, I want to get better. I want to get stronger, which is just really good from like 9th grader all the way to 12th graders. Everybody having that mindset. That's been a really big change.
This is for coaching players. You just mentioned you try to kill these guys from November. I've had you for a long time at some of your previous stops. I get it. But I wanted to ask you with that, you understand what it takes to win at this level relative to the competition that you're playing each and every week. How have you tried to instill that with them, and then for all the players, you all understanding what it takes to win at the level of the teams that you have to play week in and week out? You start, Coach.
I think that goes back to 2012 at Red Bay. I mean, we haven't changed our approach much. We're a very old school philosophy with a kind of a new school mentality. We're going to play the music at practice. We're going to do a lot of the things that they want to do because that's what makes it, quote unquote fun. Fun to me is winning. Fun to me is hitting somebody in the mouth and making them quit. That's what's fun. But at the same time, we don't talk about wins and losses. I don't know if we've ever talked about you got to do this to win. We talk about maximizing their ability, and that's one thing that I think that has changed since 2012, really probably in the last 4 years at Russellville plus last year. We're trying to get them to understand this is what you have to do to be successful. we want you to maximize your individual ability. And if we've got 100 guys doing that, whether they're a starter, whether they're a backup, whether they're a guy that may not ever play until his senior year, we're going to pour ourselves into that kid, whether he's a starter or not, because we want them to maximize their ability, because that's going to make them successful in life. A lot of people talk a lot of, things about, this is life and this. No, it's not. We want you to work hard. Because if you will work hard, that translates into being a successful banker, to being a successful bus driver. It doesn't matter what you do. If you'll work hard and you'll do the right things, you'll be successful. And along with success comes wins and losses.
If you could have a hashtag or a slogan for this year, this team, what would it be?
I think the classic, just go Raiders. I mean, I feel like that's always been the motto. Obviously, go Raiders has always been big. So I think the simplicity of that's good. What do y'all think?
Stay tuned.
Oh, I like that.
Well, we've had on our shirt, here again, I'm not a slogan guy, but, I wanted us to change our mentality. So they worked out every day in a gray T-shirt. Said, nobody cares, work harder. And that's it. If we win the first game, great. Nobody cares. Work harder. If we're 9-0 rolling into the last game, or if we're 0-9, who cares? Keep working hard, and good things are going to happen eventually.
A brand new season of Fox 54's First Down Friday Night begins on Friday, August the 22nd on Fox 54 and the Fox 54 Plus app.